Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Yusuf Shakeel, and in this video we are going to learn how to destructure arrays. So let's get started. Let's say we have an array and it has two elements, say 1 and 2. And we want to assign those two elements to two distinct variables. So one way to achieve this is, let's say we have variable x and we write add index 0, so this gives us 1, and then we write const y add index 1, and this gives us 2. X and y, we get 1 and 2. We can achieve the same result, that is, we can assign value 1 to x and value 2 to y using destructuring of array. So let me go ahead and comment this out. If you write something like this, const square brackets and the name of the variable, which is an array, so add in this case, and now if we write x, this x will be assigned the value 1, the first element, and if we write comma y, this will be assigned the second element, which is 2. So now if we run, we get the same result, 1 and 2. Alright, so what happens if we have more number of elements in the array? So for example, let's say we have 3, 4 and 5. So we have 5 elements in the array, but if we destructure like this and if we just write x comma y, then in that case the first element 1 will be assigned to x, the second element 2 will be assigned to y, and the remaining elements will not be assigned to anything. So if we run again, we get the same result, 1 and 2. Alright, so how do we capture the rest of the elements? So in that case, what we can do is we can assign another variable, but if we say rest, then if we destructure like this, then rest would be assigned 3. If I have log rest, run this one, we'll get 3. But we want to assign rest of the element of this array to this variable rest. To do this, we'll just put triple dot. So we have seen this one before in the rest and spread video. So what we are trying to say is, we have an array, we want to assign the first element to x, the second element to y, and rest of the element to this variable rest. And now if we run this, we get 1 and 2 from x and y, and rest is the rest of the element. And since there are multiple elements, so it is an array of elements. Another interesting use case of destructuring array is to pick certain elements and skip certain elements. So let me go ahead and comment this out. Let's say we have this array having 5 elements and we want to pick the first element and the third element, and we want to ignore rest of the elements. So to achieve that, we can write something like this. We want the first element, so we'll write x, and since it is at the first position, so it will take the value 1. We want to ignore the second element, so we'll just write something like this, and then we'll put y. So x will be assigned the first element because it is at the first position. Second is empty, so we are skipping the second element. Then we have y, so we assign the third element to y, and then we don't have anything else, so rest of the item 4 and 5, they are ignored. So now if we console log x and y, we get the same result, 1 and 3. Alright guys, this brings us to the end of this video. In the next video, we'll be learning how to destructure objects. So feel free to check that out as well. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel, click that bell icon, and like this video if you find it useful. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video, and like always, stay happy and keep smiling. Bye.